Hello and welcome back to Internet Babble, a podcast all about pop culture. I'm Lucy.
I'm Sheena.
On today's podcast, the topic is all about the social platforms, from Twitch to Instagram Reels. We're looking at it all. So, can you believe that TikTok was only released in September of 2016?
Seemed a lot later than that.
Absolutely. And as of 2022, TikTok has over 3 billion downloads.
Billion? That's
Billion.
a lot.
Yeah, and 1 billion active users each month.
My God, they're doing well for themselves.
Yeah, that's like all across the world, which is quite a lot of people if you think about it.
People.
And there is 9.2 million users actually in the UK.
That's a lot more. I thought it was majority were American because there weren't many English that I knew of.
Yeah, but it's very much a popular platform. It's just because it's got that like short form aspect on it, and that people find that like the content is a lot easier to digest when you're like watching it.
Oh God, I agree. It's really something that I'm addicted to at the moment.
And like it definitely releases that dopamine hit when you watch it, and you've got like that adorable little dog video that comes up with this little wagging tail.
Or a bit of stupid little humour that you're really not supposed to laugh at, but you're really laughing at it anyway.
Yeah. that's the best kind of thing on like Instagram or TikTok.
Yeah, it's just like a short little joke or quip or something really funny, cute, interesting. It's just so easy to digest. It's so quick, and you just get straight to the point.
Yeah, and you don't have to invest a lot of time in watching any sort of like short form content. It's really quite interesting.
It's like you can learn a lot from those videos just from watching a few seconds of them.
Absolutely. And so obviously, do you use TikTok?
No.
Yeah, no, me neither. So the platform that we tend to use is Instagram Reels.
I do love Reels.
And it was released in 2019 to capitalise on that short form market.
Good on them.
Absolutely. It's trying to definitely rival TikTok, considering like the year later, that's when, you know, the pandemic began and we all got locked inside, and the short form content definitely got that massive boost from us all being indoors.
Yeah, we had so much time to waste and so much to invest that we could watch longer videos that we could shove in the background, but also because we were in there for so long, we needed something interesting.
Absolutely. Did you know that there are 34.7 million users in the UK on Instagram?
Good. There better be. TikTok.
It is one of the most popular like social media platforms in the UK.
I'm not surprised. I mean, not only do they capitalise on short form content, but it is a social media platform that's, especially for younger generations anyway, it's not more popular than, say, Facebook, even though it's, you know, one and the same now, but it feels so much more user friendly for the younger generations than people who are not used to technology. So they've capitalized on a lot, including stories and all sorts.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing with like the TikTok algorithm, like you like one type of video, for example, like during the Johnny Depp trial, you would like one video on TikTok, and that's the only thing that you would see constantly on your feed because of how like intense the algorithm is.
Yeah, it's like I had TikTok at one point when it was rising quite rapidly. It was several years ago, and I couldn't get on with the algorithm or the system. Not only was the UI not something that I enjoyed because it felt juvenile almost, that it was the algorithm that really got me, because at the beginning they'd obviously suggest everything to you, everything, and until you interact with one of them, either a like or a comment or something like that, then it will only suggest that. I understand that you have to watch a lot more to get into more of what they recommend you, but even though I had it for a little while and I interacted with a fair bit, and I still had the exact same content as I first had, which was all at first it was a cosplay video that I looked into the comments of or something, and I only got those videos, and I couldn't branch out unless I specifically searched for it.
Yeah, it's it's quite an like a aggressive like kind of platform. Like it just wants to keep you in if you like a certain niche topic, it likes to keep you in that niche topic. It doesn't like to let you explore anything outside of it, versus Reels, which absolutely lets you look through different aspects of the like the site's content. It sprinkles in different videos. So if you liked like dog or animal videos or anything like that, at least when you're scrolling through the Reels like tab, you'll get a bit of like animal content, but it's not the like 100% thing that you'll see a bit of like funny memes, you'll see a bit of like trends, you'll see a bit of like, I don't know, for example, me personally, I get crochet content because I like to crochet, so it's not so like constrictive as an algorithm.
I mean, I feel like it's got more personality anyway. Like, absolutely. I've been into a middle-aged man phase, apparently. Clicking into my Reels, I'll get really weird.
You get a lot of Jeremy Clarkson.
I get a lot of Jeremy Clarkson. To be fair, my Reels recently haven't been Jeremy Clarkson. It's been Reels you really should not laugh at.
Yeah.
Like, you feel bad if you're laughing at them because they are meant to be funny, but you really shouldn't because it's a serious topic and you really shouldn't laugh at it.
Yes.
But I mean, it goes in phases. Like, I'll have a lot of one thing, but it's not the entire thing. It's not everything in it that is related to that one video that I interacted with, even if it's interacted with a few times. It was a lot of it. But as soon as I started liking other things, it adapted quite quickly and changed my algorithm. So I do like Reels in that way because it's a variety instead of feeling like I'm consuming the same thing repetitively.
See, I feel like a platform that follows along the same lines of that is YouTube Shorts.
Yeah.
Like, YouTube Shorts recommends you YouTubers you've already seen that you're subscribed to that create shorts, but it also shows you content that you wouldn't necessarily see on TikTok or you necessarily wouldn't see on Instagram. For example, like a YouTuber I really like, who is Jack Sits at Life, he has like a geography kind of content, and he makes like geography shorts which you can absolutely engage with, and you get to learn a little bit about geography when you watch these. Like, you get to see someone learn, like, you get to see all of the different flags of the world, and you get to see the different capital cities, and you get to learn along with him during these videos, and it kind of almost feels educational.
It's fantastic for teachers because they use YouTube a lot. They won't use social media platforms like Instagram or TikTok because it could reveal a bit too much about their own personal social media accounts, but also YouTube is so vastly different in the content, like you said, that it's so much better for an educational point of view for them to use it and educate those that they're teaching.
Absolutely. And that it has 35.6 million users in the UK on YouTube, and definitely that Shorts tab helps with that algorithm, and it helps those people who enjoy watching those shorter videos and who enjoy watching the shorter kind of content to go through it. And also it's a lot easier to digest if it's definitely if you've got like a scrolling addiction.
Yeah, don't look at me like that. It is really bad right now. Because if I pick up my phone, even in general, whether it's short form content or not, I just can't stop scrolling. It's either on Vinted even. Like, I'm just constantly scrolling through new things. Or if it's, YouTube Shorts which I've only got into recently because one video interested me and I thought I'll scroll maybe once or twice, see what the other stuff is, and I couldn't stop because it felt so different to Reels that it was so different. It was actually refreshing from all the other short form content, which meant that I moved away from Reels for a little while because I was consuming something so different.
It definitely feels like a step away from a platform such as Instagram Reels, because like TikTok and Reels capitalize on the trends. Yeah, they capitalize on those like things that people are going to click on, whereas YouTube, it's specifically made by those creators. It's not copied across from anybody. Like, it's made by those content creators on the platform specifically for their audience to enjoy.
Yeah, it's specifically made by them for us, and it's not for anywhere else. It's not for anyone else. It's for their audience and probably a few more that find that particular thing interesting. It could be a highlight from a video. It could be a little bit extra from a video, or it could just be anything whatsoever, and they're using it and uploading it for those people who struggle with longer videos that they might upload, and it's tailoring for everyone.
Yeah. I mean, it's even the shorts has its own kind of like algorithm.
Yeah.
Like, YouTube released its initial algorithm in 2012.
That seems really late, considering it was, you know.
Yeah, the platform's been around for such a long time. Like, the initial algorithm favored definitely on like clicks and watch time.
Yeah.
Versus like nowadays, when you look on the YouTube platform, you see that it's not necessarily about how long the videos are. It's about how many people are watching the videos, how many people and their audience retention.
Well, think of it more as a recommendation system. It decides which videos YouTube suggests to its 2 billion plus human users. And human is the important word there. That's because the YouTube algorithm is all about helping humans find the most relevant content as easily as possible. YouTube's entire goal is to increase human retention, keep viewers on the platform as long as possible. Still
Watching to the end of the video rather than clicking off of it midway through because they're bored, for example.
It's good to see exactly what their audience are doing and how they're interacting with the videos, and that way it can see how long on average you're watching a video, and then it could start and does start to introduce those length videos to you to better suit your watching needs. Therefore, it's better for the content creators of those videos. Instead of you clicking off halfway through, it's better for them if you're watching all the way through, because it's better for you anyway, so you don't have to click off halfway through.
Absolutely. And like, YouTube does a really good job of like not putting content in your face, and it like takes what you're interested in, for example, and then recommends you videos of the similar guidelines, but also like gives you different content at the same time. So, for example, I like watching like Mario Party videos from content creators such as Alpharad, and recently they've been recommending me like a completely different channel, which is named the King of Skill. I've never seen their content before in my life.
I got that recommended to me when I started watching a little bit of Mario Party stuff, because I watched one video and then it suggested every so often it gave me another, and then it introduced that channel to me, and I don't know if I get on with that channel or not, but it's nice that they're saying we know you like this person does the same thing, but it's different.
Yeah.
Are you interested in this? If so, it is there for you to check out.
And another good thing about like the YouTube like platform is that if you see a video on your like feed, you can just click like the 3 little dots and click not interested, and they'll stop recommending those videos. Versus like the aggressive algorithm of TikTok, you're not necessarily able to do that. You're not necessarily able to tailor you can tailor it, but it's a lot more like in your face on very specific trends. It's got that very specific niche.
Yeah, because the only way to really tailor your TikTok one is, I mean, from when I used it from memory, is go to either your For You page, which is still tailored for you, hence the name, is searching for specific tags that it will search by, but then it'll either completely change your old algorithm, or you'll only search for that one and you only watch that one. It's less of a variety, and rather, I want to watch, I don't know, for some reason, we'll use Mario Party, like we were saying.
Yeah.
If I search for Mario Party, everything I would look at would be Mario Party.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't get anything in between to maybe pique your interest and take you down another route. It's just, like, for example, Reels is just a route.
Yeah.
Routes go off in all different directions. Same with like tree branches. You go down one and you could end up somewhere else. And unfortunately, TikTok struggle with that. It's just one route system unless you start a completely different route. And it's quite tiring to try and find exactly what you're looking for or the variety that you're looking for.
Yeah, see, like YouTube has like that good like tree branch method. Like they like to have a look at popularity and the age of the video, and they like to have a look at like how long the video is.
Yeah.
So like if you're really engaging with those like 10-minute videos from channels such as like Mr. Beast, you're going to get recommended those 10-minute videos. Shall we have a look at our own little like
absolutely
YouTube?
Because it
For you
really
pages.
tells, you know, a vast difference, and it tells you exactly what you like and what you're into. And it's so different from person to person that you won't find the exact feed anywhere else.
No.
It'll only be on yours. For me, I've got Sea of Thieves, short form content, 9 minutes. I've got a little bit of Willany, because occasionally I watch a video. I've got reptiles, aviation. I've got Harry Potter. I've got a little bit of reaction videos. I've got GTA videos. I've got VR. I've got
literally the whole thing.
honestly, mine is so varied because I never like to stick to just one thing. So mine is incredibly varied, and I get anything and everything.
Yeah, see, I've got like animation content, I've got Sims content, I've got reviews and like Mr. Beast videos, I've got Minecraft videos, watch compilations, like gaming videos, literally all sorts. And it just kind of shows you like the kind of thing that people are engaging with. Like mine's so different to yours,
and we like a lot of the same things.
We do, yeah.
We are very similar in a lot of ways, and our YouTubes couldn't be any more different.
Yeah, exactly. And it just shows you how much YouTube focuses on like the relevancy of the content
and the real you, even.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
the proper, like, this is exactly what I'm into right now. This is exactly what I find entertaining. Like, it's almost intimate, but they do it in a way that's not intrusive.
Exactly. And like YouTube has definitely changed within the past like couple of years to be quite brand friendly, and to focus on like the CPU and to focus on like keeping that engagement with things. So for example, like let's take Mr. Beast for example. Like Mr. Beast is a very much a brand friendly kind of content creator because he doesn't tend to use like bad language.
No.
He makes like content that like anyone can engage with. He makes like giveaways and like in videos that like draw those people in and get those people to engage with him.
It's pretty much every audience that he could possibly grasp, that he has grasped, and he's capitalizing on the fact that it has really worked for him, and
Absolutely.
brands are capitalizing on the fact that it's working for him. Like they're taking everything he's done, because he's done it so well. They're taking it and they're running with it.
Absolutely. And he doesn't tend to use clickbait either, which is really, really good. Like a lot of content creators still nowadays tend to use like clickbait and clickbait titles, but those eye-catching thumbnails definitely get you to like click on the video. But you're not a personal like fan of Mr. Beast, are you?
No, I have never seen a video. I've seen short clips of part of videos. I've obviously seen thumbnails or people talking about it, because I mean, there's so many people around me who know who he is or who watch him, but I haven't, because the length of his videos, that's perfect for me, but it's just him in general, it's just not interesting for me.
Like almost his personality.
I don't know, he's a lovely guy, but there's something about his personality that just doesn't gel with the interests that I have in terms of video.
Yeah.
Like if I watched one of his videos, like out of the clips from what I've seen, you can immediately tell what's going to happen in the video. It's just, for example, the who can keep their hand on the card the longest. You know exactly what's going to happen in the entire video, other than introduction and then who wins, and that's the only difference there is. Whereas I like something that, there is a title obviously, but I don't know what's going to happen in the video whatsoever, because I prefer the mystery over, fully knowing what is happening. Just the conversational aspects and who wins at the end is different and something that you don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he does a lot of philanthropy work, and he does like a lot of like, he donates to a lot of charities.
Yeah.
And he does a lot of good work. But obviously, like, if you're not going to gel with his personality, or if you're not going to gel with necessarily the type of content that he creates, then obviously it's not necessarily going to be for you. He's not relevant to you personally.
Exactly. And that's what I like about YouTube, because it's so personal to you. Like, some voices for me get on my nerves. Like, they could be the best person in the world, they could be lovely, their content could be perfect for me, but it could just be a voice that I don't like. YouTube knows that. YouTube doesn't recommend that, because some voices or some people sound like they're reading off a script the whole time, and I can't gel with that.
No.
So YouTube doesn't recommend that. I don't like I don't mind American accents, because a lot of them is everywhere in general on TV or whatever, but occasionally there's one that's really nasally that for some reason it just goes through me, and I can't listen to it, and YouTube knows that.
It's really good. And like, let's dive into the a specific type of content. For example, like, we really enjoy Sims content as people. But our interest in Sims content is so different. I'm very much a focus on the long form kind of aspects of the long form kind of videos from YouTubers such as James Turner versus your personal preference.
I do short videos like Plumbella's, because for me, longer videos, I lose interest quite quickly. I can watch longer videos. It depends on the content. Like GTA RP videos, which are unscripted, completely unplanned. They just have a rough idea of like, hey, we're going to try and mess up with the police today, and we're going to try and rob this. And then everything that happens after that is completely unscripted, and that's completely different. But with Sims content, I roughly know what they're going to talk about, what they're going to do. It's just the details. So I prefer shorter videos. And I mean, even the content within those is different to yours.
Absolutely.
Even though it's Sims content.
I love a good like Generations kind of Let's Play. Like,
I don't watch them at all.
James Turner has been doing his his series for years. So I believe since about 2014. He's been doing the Big Wallet series, and he's just with the new edition of the new Sims. There's a new Sims pack. He's just started his new expansion of it, and it just really entertains me. And the thing that James also does is he live streams on YouTube.
This is my first time YouTube live streaming for like years. I have no idea how this works, but it's gonna be fun. Let's go.
And like, he has a look at like expanding on those aspects, and he's really funny. And he like uses like long form 4 hours of like a stream to get those like those dedicated viewers interested, but then cuts the stream down into a 30-minute video that you can enjoy and you can easily digest, that I tend to like to enjoy, because I'm not necessarily a person who likes to sit down and watch a 4-hour live stream.
No, I mean, I'm not now. I used to be, where the live stream, like I was watching Maya Night, there was a Minecraft series years ago, probably 8 years ago now, Jesus. That they were 4 hours long, and I could watch them, and happily so. Instead of, if they cut that stream down, I wouldn't have been able to enjoy it as much, because I felt like I was missing something, because it's based on what the editor, if it was them or the creator or not, based on what they think is going to be engaged well with. For me, I find mine a bit weird, so sometimes I like the bits in between the really popular funny bits, because I find something funny in that, or I relate it to something else, and I enjoy that bit. And that's why I before loved longer videos. Now I like shorter videos, because my attention span is very small,
which is why like there's definitely been like a drop in viewership on platforms such as Twitch, because people's attention span do not like equate enough for people to enjoy that kind of long form content. Like obviously you've got like the dedicated viewers that definitely enjoy those streams.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of them at the moment.
Absolutely, but at the same time you've got to appreciate those dedicated fans that are on a different platform that are enjoying the shorter form content because they don't necessarily have the capacity to fully appreciate the longer form content, the longer form of the platform.
That's why if you use Twitch, you've got the longer form, as in the very long form.
Yeah.
And then if you go to YouTube, you've got the short form and even the shorter form of that. And then you're touching all bases just on 2 platforms.
Exactly.
And you can, even if you stream, you can upload directly to YouTube your stream, or you can even stream on Twitch and YouTube at the exact same time as well. So you can even with YouTube alone, you can touch every base on its own. And like, it's incredible, but it's so difficult to do.
Yeah.
Because you've got to, if you do something really long, you've got to sift through, pick it out, edit it and change it. And then you've either create something entirely new or shorten even further for YouTube Shorts or anything like that.
Yeah. Well, see, like the YouTube like live stream, like the YouTube streamers and Twitch streamers have been in a big contention because obviously like they are competing platforms. Well, the streaming aspect of competing platforms.
Yeah, they have been for a while.
I have been for a while, but like since we've come out of the pandemic, as of recently. There's definitely been seen like a drop in viewership on Twitch.
Oh my god, yeah.
Because like people don't have that dedicated space or that dedicated time to be able to sit down and fully appreciate the content that has been that was originally putting out that they were able to watch, and like they aren't necessarily getting the same enjoyment as they used to.
No, I mean everyone's going back to work. Everyone's going back to school, going back to uni, college, whatever, that people haven't got time to sit down and enjoy the content they're used to. So the times and the platforms, they have to evolve to tailor it to people's needs in order to stay relevant or mentioned or anything like that. That now it's going to have to be short form content because people don't have time to sit down. And even if they do, because we're all still so drained from the pandemic, we can't process longer videos as we once were able to.
Yeah, and it's shown like in specific categories on like Twitch that are like the most popular one is just chatting. Yeah. But it's definitely seen a decrease in viewership since the previous year because people aren't able to sit down and listen to people talk to them or enjoy them like chatting to one another like we are doing like right
Absolutely.
Now. Or like, and there's also been a drop in viewership on like Minecraft, and that shows from like versus like the pandemic where like the big trends was like the Dream SMP and like the big like long 4 hour storylined content that people used to like sift through and enjoy and watch.
Because there was a lot to pick out of it, and it caused a lot of points for a conversation that people would later come to and discuss. And it was really good when everyone had the time to watch it.
Absolutely.
But unfortunately nowadays we don't.
No, we really, really don't. Like, you wanted to be a Twitch streamer, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, even now I enjoy streaming, but it's so difficult to get into it unless you branch out on all the other platforms, or at least some of them, because starting from zero, because of the viewership, you get most of the time you get 0 viewers unless you have pre-existing friends or followers that watch. You might get 1, 2 before it has declined. You used to get 3, 4, 5, even 6 on your first stream or second stream. And that was because the viewership was there and people were actively searching out other streamers rather than the ones that they know already. And now it's so difficult. I was prepared. Everything on my stream was ready. I had the overlays. I had the title cards. I had everything in between sorted. I had the bits and all of this all sorted because I put the time into it, which I think if you're not a streamer or you're not even looked into it, you don't realise
how much quiet effort that you have to put in.
Exactly. And then that effort to go unnoticed or unappreciated or even unseen after you put all of that in specifically for the potential viewers that you might have is quite demeaning or like quite diminishing in certain ways, and it gets rid of your motivation unless you branch out. Like for me, when I get back into it, when I have some more time, is I've been doing compilation videos of just me gaming casually, so where it's more relaxed. I don't have the pressure of trying to be entertaining the whole time, and in a compilation people can see different aspects of different videos, different games and things, which is short form anyway, and then they can engage with that, and if they want to, guide it to the stream if they want to see it a long form.
Yeah, so you're going to like focus on like the shorter kind of form of platforms.
Yeah, get people engaged initially.
Absolutely. You're going to use like different social platforms as well.
Yeah, of course. There's obviously Instagram, and then eventually there'll be Instagram Reels, stories and things. Like,
absolutely.
As long as they can interact and engage with it, then you're branching out anyway.
Always.
Yeah.
And that is all we have time for. So thank you very much for listening to Internet Babble, and we will see you next time.
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra.